Hey, welcome to the channel Creative Writing Prose. This video is sort of a rant, sort of a how you can improve your writing before you go to publish video. A well done book is not a first draft. Maybe a small scale picture book, the words are a first draft, but that's a very small scale project writing wise. And if it's anything longer than that, you are probably going to have to edit, even if it's just a tidy up. It could be for a tidy up for a 500 word flash fiction, or it could be an entire series, and that's an overhaul. Depending on the size of the project, again, you may or may not have more or less editing. Different stages of editing. A first edit, so you'll then wind up with your second draft, and that'll be just tidying up timelines, big chunks, anything you really didn't like. If you started thinking halfway through writing the piece, you thought, I really want to rename this character, but I don't want to do it now because I know I have to adjust, and then it's time to rename the character. Then, of course, with beta readers, if you give your second draft out, if you want to use beta readers, give your second draft out to beta readers who will read over your story and they will give feedback, and based on what the majority of people say, you will or won't make changes to each chapter. Actually, another point, if you're going to use beta readers, you probably should have chapters, your book set broken up into chapters at that point. If you first draft not using chapters, that's fine, but I think in the first editing stage you really should separate your book up into chapters. I did read one book once, and I mentioned this in a previous video way back when, which didn't have chapters, and it was really frustrating to not only need to use a bookmark, not that bookmarks are frustrating on their own, but I had to remember, oh, it's this paragraph on this page, not when you see chapter, that's where I'm starting. It's paragraph 3 on page something. That was frustrating. After the beta readers, you also, or even before the beta readers, you might find that you're adding more or taking out a lot. Depending if you're an overwriter or an underwriter, that's also necessary sometimes. And kind of in the middle, I end up taking out bits and then adding other bits. But I think at the end, the amount of words I have is approximately the same. So yeah, I'm not perfect, but I'm a different kind of, yeah. I don't know actually what to call that, but that's me. And then finally you do a final overhaul of the book, and then I really recommend that you hire a proofreader. If you hire a proofreader, you are not hiring someone to do Hello? Oh, this is going to be a pain to edit. It's just in the middle of a thing, and then they ruined my thing, and So, Ex Machina. Oh, right, books that take more than a first draft. Wow, this is really going to be fun to edit. So yeah, once you've done your first edit, then you've done your beta readers edit, then you've done a proofread, if that's as few as you want to do. If you want to do maybe another edit between the first edit and the beta readers or post beta readers edit, you can do that too. You can also edit with the beta readers chapter by chapter as they give you feedback. Otherwise you'll have to do you have to do it all of it at once. Just got a phone call, and that was interesting. It's a surprise that it's been 3-4 years that I've been doing this, and that's the first time that's happened. Okay, anyway. So you've done your 2 edits, time to hire a proofreader, because once you have another set of eyes on it, they will find certain things. Not again. First time I'm mentioning in this video, a proofreader charges a lot less than someone who is going to do an overhaul. So yeah, how much of an overhaul it's going to be, if it's just proofread, if it's just grammatical and spelling errors, or if it's something in between, it will affect the cost. And it isn't an editor's or a proofreader's job to correct your work. Some people like that idea, some people really hate it. I like to have the final say in what does and doesn't happen in my work, so I'd rather do the final edit myself. Why would a proofreader why wouldn't you agree with a proofreader? If it's something a character says, then it doesn't necessarily have to be grammatically correct, so be aware of that. Don't just blindly follow them. Take their advice on real practical things, but
please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, select all, and become a member of the Creative Writing Squad. I bring out my Writerly videos on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Also, please check out and subscribe to my other channel, Robin K. Holmes, where I vlog learning to write with my left hand daily. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see what else I'm doing. And if you really love me, follow me on Patreon. See links below.